Alright guys, I'm back with my famous review. This is the Great Wolf Lodge, Williamsburg, Virginia. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's pros and cons. I'm gonna say more cons than pros. First of all, compared to the pricing of the other Great Wolf Lodges, I felt like this was expensive for the same time frame as the other Great Wolf Lodges. But definitely cheaper. More or less. More or less. I wouldn't say definitely, but more or less. Actually, I guess it depends. But they do have a lazy river, which, for example, the one in Charlotte doesn't have a lazy river. And hold on, I gotta make it to this bucket fiasco. Well, all right. I just don't want the phone to get wet because the audio sometimes get, even though it's like water resistant, the audio could get messed up. Hopefully it's not already. Because it's already loud enough, so you gotta deal with that. Plus the audio, if there's water in it. So first of all, let me say, here's the thing about Great Wolf Lodge, guys. You gotta keep in mind, the room itself was like 140 something, right? I wanna say 142, 143. 141, something like that. It was in the low 140s. And by the time you add taxes and all that, it came to just over 200, like 204, 205 or something like that. So that's with taxes, the resort fee or whatever they call it. And I'm like, really, from 142 to 2, like, so over $60 and change, or just $50 and change, roughly, on fees and taxes. So just keep in mind, I wish we kind of had like a system in the United States where your price is total for a room is a price total, including room taxes and fees. They can't, because what happens is they advertise 142, and then what happens is from 142 you get such a high number. It's like it's kind of tricky, you gotta like. So it's like, 142, that's not bad. That's kind of cheap. Last time I paid $189, And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you could find a Great Wolf Lodge room, double bed, standard, the cheap one, for $200 or less, it's pretty much a good deal. So when I saw 42, I was like, all right, not too bad, Obviously, the below 200 is good, but once you get 200, it's like, do you really want to do it? So I would say 180 and less is like a good deal. If you could get it, like we saw one for 99, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out with the time frame that we wanted. So I never been to this one. Most likely I won't come back to this one. This is the only reason why we came here is because when we did a road trip, this is kind of like a halfway point, even though it's off the route a little bit, but it worked out perfect with timing. More than likely, we'll try the Perryville, Maryland. Definitely would most likely try that one before on the next road trip down south. So this worked out with timing, and not to say that this wasn't good, I would come back. Even if this was good, I wouldn't probably come back here only because like I said, the other one worked out. Unless we get in a situation where it works out with timing again. But I would do one try Perryville. We felt like it was a nice halfway point from our road trip that it was like, we could have trooped it and go straight, the road trip. But we figured, let's just have fun one night here, and see how it is. So, again, with that being said, let's go right into the review. The water park is really, how can I say? Here we go. I probably got a whole bunch in the audio. All right, so the water park is average size, not the biggest one that I went to. Actually, could probably be the smallest one that I've been to, because the other one that I went to in Massachusetts has two water parks. So when you look at the overall size, I mean it's kind of big, but I wouldn't like say it's the biggest. I want to say, I can't tell. Anyway, they do not have a nice little fort. They call it. I mean, like I could do a quick review on walking around, seeing all different stuff, and do that within a minute or two. But my focus here is just on a review. So the lazy river, while they do have one, it's really small. It's really small. I mean, it probably took like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes or so to go around. I don't know. I don't know what was that. That didn't sound too good. Let's hope it's nothing. So what got me was the parking. This is the first one where I had to pay $15 to park. Like they have a QR code and everything, Apple Pay. They really make it convenient for you to pay that $15. So I'm gonna be honest. $15 to park. I just thought that was a cheap route. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those where I'll make it up. I pay $15 for that. I just won't do. I just won't do something. You know, I'll be like, all right, well, I pay $15 for parking. I guess I'm not doing this. Or I guess if I do, for example, like Oliver's Mining, I'll be like, all right, well, instead of getting the family pack, which I was thinking about, I guess I won't do the family pack. I guess we'll just do the single pack and make use of it. Instead of playing 2 games of bowling, or 3 games, which is $7 each game, I'll probably just do 1 game. And we all, like, you know, like the kids will just take turns. And I won't bowl at all. You know, or something like that. You know, I'll make it up. I'll get a lighter food menu or something. Instead of getting the big burger, I'll get like the kids burger. I'll probably do that anyway because I don't, you know, indulge in much. I try not to indulge in much in the food. Although sometimes it could be, you know, but this is pricey, man. It's just with inflation and everything. I just think differently. You know, I try to do my best to have fun and not live too frugal, but at the same time, while I'm doing my fun, I'll, you know, make wise decisions. So we came here. You figure it's a nice halfway point. You know, I probably could have got a cheap hotel halfway point for like 100 and change. So you figure with taxes and everything, just probably, you know, a few bucks more. But, you know, at least I could say that, hold on, I'm going through this shit again. So, as I was saying, I probably would, what you call it? Yeah. They do have Oliver's Mining. They do have Temple Bowling. They do have the Magic Quest, which it was decent. You know, a decent amount. I guess, you know, not the biggest, but definitely probably maybe the medium size. But it was all right. Not bad. What else they had here? They had arcades. I think everyone has arcades. One thing that I was disappointed is that they didn't have the restaurant for dinner. I mean, unless they did, I saw a restaurant there, but I didn't see it on the website. So we ended up eating at a nearby place, like literally, like you would think it's part of the property. And it was called Huntsman Grill or something like that, the Huntsman Grill. And you figure when we did that, you figure it was like it was like they had a nice selection, but another option was eating here, and I'm not sure what would have came out cheaper. Yeah, but I don't know. And the place itself is nice. The room was nice. We ended up getting the family fireplace suite, which was the same price as a 2-bedroom suite, which is the cheapest one. And when you look at the regular price, the fireplace suite is a little bit more, like by $30 or something like that. But you get a much bigger room. Whereas the family, suite, they both come with with a 2 queen size bed. But with the family fireplace, it comes with a fireplace, which I don't care about that. It's just a bigger space. So it has a bigger space overall, and it was the same price, literally the same price. And I checked it too with the taxes and fees and all that, see if it comes out to exactly the same price. Because honestly, if it came out to $10 more, I wouldn't buy it. I mean, like honestly, how much worth for the extra space is like very little. Like I don't even think I'll spend $10 more on it. I'll just save the $10. But because it was literally the same price, I said, all right, let me get the family fireplace suite. Now the fireplace suite would be nice, but in the winter time. However, this fireplace suite was just basically I don't even think it was real fire. Whereas the other one was actual like gas powered. This one I think it was just like a picture, whatever effect, a lighting effect, with like a hologram effect or something like that, with a little, and then it blows heat. So yeah. The one in the Poconos is actually like gas power fire. So it's actually literally fire, which is nice. That one I say is worth it. Another thing they did was check-ins at 4, but we didn't get to our room till like 4:30. So not much, but honestly, there's times we get early check-ins on other ones. But to be fair, maybe because it was a fireplace suite and it was not a regular one, I would have probably had a better timing with the regular queen size 2-bedroom, suite. Hold on. All right. Probably got a whole bunch of water in that one. All right. I'm sorry. I know this is a long review, but it's a lot of stuff going on. I do hate those waterway. I wish we had a lazy river where you go avoid that. Like this one is like you have no choice but to, This is why you see other videos of my holding my son that I've done, and if I did that with this, he would wake up every time. Anyway, so this water park closes at 8. It's 7:18, so we got about just a little over 40 minutes left. So, and even the wait, look at the line to go on the water slide. Anyway, they do have, what's cool, they do have that surfing thing. I believe it's this one. I didn't see it yet though, so don't quote me, but I believe it was this one. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Where it's like a surf, I forgot what they call it, surf. A surf, I forgot what you call it. It's one of the things where you surf and it's like if the waves push up and you're like, it's like a surfing effect. But anyway, I'll do a quick video of going around the park and I'll show that. Just stay tuned for that. I'll try to link it to this video. Like, no, it is what it is. Like, subscribe, by the way. again, I don't know if this was worth the money. It's definitely we did it because we, to me it was worth it for the day. But I wouldn't make this a trip. I wouldn't be like, oh, let's spend 3 nights here. No, no way. Even 2 nights. I would do it 1 night again if I had to, if it fits. But this wouldn't be a Great Wolf Lodge vacation. Like, oh, let's go Great Wolf Lodge for 2 or 3 nights. And honestly, even a regular Great Wolf Lodge that I do like, I would say 3 nights is good. 2 is okay. 3, you're good. 4 is probably more than enough. But you could probably manage that. But honestly, I would say 3 nights is perfect. I think for us, 3 nights would be perfect. Especially if we get used to it the first day and even the last day. Then it's definitely way, honestly, that's, yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave it off here. I'll just do a quick video of showing the water park. And you guys can judge for yourself. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Take care.